The old hostel loomed over the cliff. A storm raged around it. Rain lashed the windows. Wind howled through the broken roof. Inside, shadows danced. The common room was empty. A fire sputtered in the grate, casting flickering light on dusty furniture. The air was thick with the smell of damp and decay. A sense of unease hung heavy. Sarah and Jessica, two young travelers, huddled in their shared room. They were the only guests. The storm outside mirrored the fear brewing inside them. They had heard the stories. This hostel held dark secrets, secrets whispered in the wind. Sarah and Jessica had met just weeks ago. Both were backpacking across Europe. A shared itinerary brought them together. Their shared love for adventure solidified their bond. Sarah, with her bright eyes and quick smile, was the bolder one. Jessica, quieter and more cautious, admired Sarah's spirit. They balanced each other perfectly. In the echoing hostel room, they shared stories and laughter. Trying to ignore the storm, they played cards by the dim light of a kerosene lamp. Their friendship was a warm light in the growing darkness. They were each other's haven, unaware of the shadows closing in. A sudden cold settled over the room. The air grew heavy, difficult to breathe.
Shivering. What is happening? It's so cold.
Jessica shivered, clutching her arms. Then they saw him, a tall, gaunt figure. He materialized from the shadows in the corner. His eyes glowed with an eerie light.
Whispering, "Sarah, look, it's him, the warden from the stories."
It was the warden, they whispered. The one from the stories, dead these past 50 years. He had ruled the hostel with an iron fist. Now he was back. He glided towards Sarah, his hand outstretched, a malevolent grin on his skeletal face.
Terrified. "Sarah, move! Please move!"
Terror choked Jessica's voice. She couldn't move, couldn't scream. The warden's touch was icy cold. It flowed through Sarah, stealing the warmth from her body. Her eyes turned blank, her smile replaced with a chilling emptiness.
Jessica watched in horror as her friend, her haven, transformed. Sarah turned, her gaze fixed on Jessica. The warmth of their friendship was gone, replaced with a bone-chilling hatred.
"Jessica," Sarah's voice was a raspy whisper filled with malice. "You cannot hide."
Sarah lunged, her fingers now ice-cold wrapped around Jessica's arm. The touch sent a jolt of pain through Jessica, but it also snapped her out of her fear. This was not Sarah. This was something else. Jessica knew what she had to do. She pushed past the fear, past the cold. She grabbed Sarah's hand, the hand that felt like death.
"Sarah, it's me, Jessica," she pleaded, her voice trembling but firm. "Fight him, remember me, remember our friendship."
As she spoke, she thought of their adventures, their laughter, the bond they shared. She poured all her love, all her memories into those words. Slowly, a flicker of recognition sparked in Sarah's eyes. The icy grip loosened. The coldness receded. With a final shudder, the warden's presence vanished. Sarah collapsed, sobbing into Jessica's arms. The storm outside was dying down. The first rays of dawn were breaking through the darkness. They were safe, for now. The hostel still held its secrets, but they also had their friendship. And that, they knew, was stronger than any ghost.